in the... There was someone. See you in the void. Oh, Delilah. This is the last place you should have come. Child, born into a silk-padded cradle. I never understand what she meant to me. Everyone you love, everything you hold dear, I'll destroy. Wanna know why? Oh, little Emily. So very far from home. You're going to pay for all the people you've butchered, and for everything you've stolen from me.
It should have been mine to begin with. Everything that's happened is wrong. But don't you worry, I'm going to make it all better.
Give me back my throne and my father.
Come and take them, girl. I welcome you to my tower.
a child beaten by these. A nest of blood flies. Your blood-soaked hands.
I meant nothing to my fine family, beyond an advantageous marriage and years of childbearing. They promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night. But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine on a rooftop, I was free. Instead of seeing the overseers for marriage, I visited my father's banker and raced away from my old life toward Delilah. Those were the Coven's glory days.
These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on. Into a very fine powder and drink it! I'll fill my pillow. How do you want to die? I have plenty of ideas to wire poker skin. Let's hear how you die. Both die, but you're going first!
What? Oh, damn it! Take it! I've got just the... for you!
Welcome back. Please, take your time. Welcome back. I see you found the prototype.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
It is a risky line of work, I'm afraid, but let's not dwell. I expect you'll be interested in payment. First your finder's fee, of course, and if you like, I can draw up some schematics based on the prototype, something you can use to modify your tools. And as a token of my appreciation, a discount at the shop.
A fair deal.
Welcome back. Please, take your time. The district is so quiet since the Conservatory was closed. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. It's a pleasure to have such a unique young lady in our store. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. An excellent choice. Bloodflies are worse here than any district in Kanaka. It was a pleasure to serve you.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
You never know who to trust, do you?
Everybody makes mistakes, Empress. You'll have to tell me all your secrets someday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes. Let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
For several years, Delilah's been here, getting stronger, turning people against me. Why didn't I see it coming? What was I doing during that time? Pretending to listen at court, ruling through an army of bureaucrats, waiting for the next chance to get free of Dunwall Tower. Well, now I'm free. If only I could go back. Aramis Stilton was once an ally of the Duke. The owner of Karnaka's mines, Stilton lived in a fortified bunker at the heart of the Dust District. No one's seen him for years, since around the time Delilah started making her moves. But whether Stilton's alive or dead, his home holds the key to Delilah's immortality.
Listen to me, talking to myself like the old loon I am. Macon is out in the city, but I'll explain.
With Ashworth eliminated, that should hamper Delilah's plans.
So many years. I never expected to feel so tired. I came to Karnaka for the food and the clean air. Now this...
The Dust District. I've read about the winds coming through the cleft in Shindaray Peak. How the city uses it for windmills and mining operations.
Visiting the Royal Conservatory got us closer to understanding Delilah's secret.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first. Through a ruin created by the Duke, where my father grew up.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Howlo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
You think they'll help me get into Aramis Stilton's home?
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Seeing this place and these people, I can feel my perspective changing. How will I be different after this?
What's that? Ready now?
Ready.
We'll take Megan's skiff closer.
Who was the man I'm after? Aramis Stilton?
An ally to the old Duke, loyal and smart. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Started as a miner, and worked his way up until he was a prince of industry. But now, the new Duke drives the mine crews night and day. Dust falls non-stop onto the district. What was once prosperous is now in ruins.
I suppose the Duke doesn't care, as long as he sips from silver cups.
And what are the cups at Dunwall Tower made from, Empress? In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District to reach Stilton's home. Maybe he's still in there, or maybe he's dead. Once you reach the Dust District, she'll tell you more. I'll wait here with this skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers, then stabbed to death before
Ready? Silver dust out of my ears. Grand Palace. That... I'll be damned!
Come back! Come on, let's finish this. Someone, help!
Dust from the mines.
Hello, Emily. Stilton's home is just beyond here. But getting inside will take some effort. I've been doing reconnaissance, talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you had an idea.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage, and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them, and bring him to the other.
What else do you know that might help me?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
This is the Duke of Sarkov. Been told that people are complaining about dust from the mines falling on the city. Yes, war is expensive. You may not be aware that our... Again, towards an island. That's not dust. It's the blood of our enemies.
Shut up tight like this. But what do you think? Can you crack it? Toronto knows how to get in here. Paolo had him feeding old Stilton while watching him. I was gonna pay him off for the secret. Toronto beat down by the Overseers and take him away.
I don't even understand what this is. I don't see any seams.
Jimmy's sister says it's a gimmick. Like he weren't a real locksmith who made it.
No, this was built by Kieran Jindosh. He's very smart. He's the one who made the clockwork soldiers for the Duke.
Maybe just solve it.
them both down. Howlers and Overseers.
What was that?
What's the matter? You saw something?
First, I thought you were one of Paolo's gang, but you don't look so bad up close. Please stay in the part of the shop open to the public. Stay on your side or you'll be spitting teeth. As far as I know, you might be an overseer spy.
As long as
one side didn't win out over the other. And that's exactly what happened once Stilton disappeared.
Bello, are you sure you know what you're doing? I studied field tactics with Brother Cardoza in the peninsula. The pirate crews there resort to these same dirty tricks. Seems like a good way to take a dart to the belly. Ah!